Yes, you read the description right. I am going to use my old and expired Retin A, and it is 0.1%. It says that it expires. If you look right here, there's a stamp on it, and it says that it expired in September of 17. So it's been a few months since it's been expired. Excuse my hands, I got super glue all over them. And then I'm also going to use my old Obagi. This is the blending cream that I used before. If you haven't seen my earlier videos, I will link those below. You can see the horror that I went through with that because I was using it every single day. But this time I'm going to use it a little bit different in a few different ways. One of them, as those of you who remember or have seen my previous videos, I did not react well with using the vitamin C. I found that I'm not allergic to vitamin C, but just using them together, it just doesn't work for me and it tears my skin up. So I need to use them separately. Like if I use Retin A, I cannot use vitamin C for at least a couple months and vice versa. So I got these probably, it's been about 2 years now since I got them, because in my first video I was saying I was 41 and I just turned 43, so that goes to show. I don't see an expiration date on the blending cream, so I'm thinking it's about the same. I don't notice any odor or anything weird about them from looking at them. The cream is white. Oh, it twists off. But as you can see here, it's kind of tinted yellow on the outside of this, but the cream is still white. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to use it every other day to start out with. And the things that that's one of the things that I'm changing, because again, I was using it every single day. And when I broke out, or when I started to peel really bad, I still continued to use it, and it just made it even worse. So if I break out in certain areas, I am not going to use the Retin A on that area. If it gets to be too bad, I may stop for a few days. I may even cut it down to just, you know, a couple times a week. So I'm just going to take it day by day and see how it goes. And I'm going to try very hard to be better at doing more check-ins. So let's start out with every 2 weeks. And if something major happens, I'll check in a little bit quicker, show you what's going on. I have taken before pictures in the sun today. And what I'm going to do today, if you're interested, I am going to go ahead and wash my face and do my normal routine that I did before. And I will film putting on the Retin A and the blending cream together. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned and I'll be right back. And just like that, I'm clean. So for any of you who were wondering, I used the Mario Badescu, the seaweed cleansing soap, and I use this because I do run very dry. It doesn't give much of a lather, but it's good for drier skin. And then I also tone, and I tone with the Mario Badescu, the non-glycolic acid toner, because it's suggested that you don't use glycolic acid when you are using the Retin A at the same time, but you can use it in the morning. So I put mine in a spray bottle and then I just spritz it on my face, and then I wait a half hour because your pores are opened and you don't want to put the harsh Retin A right on so that it doesn't absorb too quickly. And I guess water on the skin helps products absorb quicker than you want it to, as far as something like this. So that being said, I think I told you everything that I've already put on, and here we go. I have freaking, this is about how much I put on, but I have freaking super glue all over my fingers. Okay, so I used about that much, not too much. And then I'm going to go in with the blending cream or bleach cream, and then I put about the same amount on an opposite finger. And then all I do is I just put them together, mix them, and then just pat. Now it's really important that you wash your hands after you use this. I go a little crazy and I do put it under my eyes. It's suggested that you don't put it underneath your eyes, but I do. I try to avoid my eyebrows because they are tattooed. I need a touch-up. So, just lightly patting. And you see a little goes a long way. And with my fingers, I'm just gonna rub it on my neck, which I'm scared about. My neck really got it bad last time. So, I'll have to keep an eye on that. And then once I put that on, then I go in with a few oils. Again, since I am dry and this dries you out. So I have my Sunday Riley Luna. Sorry about the lighting. You get good light, but then it's a little bit too bright sometimes. And then the fresh sea berry. And so all I do is I get, oh, I'm probably almost out of this. Like a few drops left of my Sunday Riley. So I'm just gonna put what's left in there, which isn't much. Usually I need to get more, but I'll fill it. And then all you need is a couple drops of the sea berry. And I'm gonna put 2, 3, 4 since I'm out of the Luna, and then I'm just gonna rub that over. The rest on my neck. And then I have the Mario Badescu, the rose water spray. And then I'm just gonna spritz my face with that. All done. Okay, so questions that I normally get from doing these videos is where can you get it? I was getting it online from, I can't even remember, I think it was Premier Looks. It's linked in my older videos, but there was a subscriber that had asked me about it and I told them to go to that link, but they said that they no longer carry it. But I know that they do for sure carry the blending cream. I don't know if they were temporarily out or if they're not selling it at all. I would suggest to contact the company and see if they will have it. I just don't know, and I don't even know where I'm going to get mine when I run out of my expired stuff. But I have about now this much left. That's all full, and then the tightwad in me will try to get as much out of this part as I can. And I think I probably have about that much of the blending cream. So, and a little bit goes a long ways on this, so I should be able to get pretty far. So far I feel okay. I don't feel like my face is burning off. So those of you who are worried about using expired products, from what I understand, it usually just diminishes the effects, just like with medications and things like that. So we'll see. I have a feeling it will still work. And again, don't forget to wash your fingers because it will tear your fingers up too. I've had that problem actually even after I've put them on, and I always wash my hands. I tend to scratch, and I've gotten my fingers torn up by just scratching. So again, I will check in with you in a couple weeks. If anything significant happens, I will check in a little bit sooner. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope that whatever you're doing is filled with a lot of love and laughs, and don't forget to wear your sunscreen, and peace.
Acid toner, because I guess you are apparently you are not supposed to use glycolic acid or It is a non-glycolic acid toner. So I also have a glycolic acid toner, which I can use in the mornings, but when you are using the Retin A, it's important to not use any toner with the glycolic acid in it. So just a word to the wise. I just messed this whole thing up.